I wake and bake, so yo, I'm ripped now. Hit him with a big sound. It's Webby, dude. Like an engineer, we on the Mixdown. Sit down and let me show him how we do rock. So do not touch the dial, blowing up your fuse box. Where's Morpheus? I gotta grab a pill. Brain insane, yo. You aren't half as ill. Dropping bars, they on they swagger still. Let me show you how to rap it real. Yeah.
All right, man, I usually get the exclusive. Before the tape comes out, I sit down and get 3. But this tape is so crazy, bro. I had to make an exception for this. Bars on Me.
Yeah.
Did you begin with the title? Did you end with the title?
We did not begin with it, but the title track we call Bars on Me. And, you know, once we kind of realized that was going to be the intro track, it kind of made sense.
Right.
And that's always kind of what I've been about, you know, bars literally on me. I give out free mixtapes like the hip-hop Santa Claus, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be what I'm supposed to be. Supposedly I'm dope. Say Nicholas ain't as cold as me. The thing we got in common is I'm always with a hoe with 3. Make him drop it like someone with pockets is carrying groceries.
It was crazy. I heard the beat and I was like, this is crazy. I mean, like, I didn't even know what to think. It's got the like Indian sample in the back. You know, it's a pretty intense beat, but the drum patterns and then the bass is just so heavy. And
crazy.
It just, I approached it almost like in a Millie type of, you know, just going straight through, but keeping the flows switched up and, you know, having fun with it. That's just a fun song, you know. That's where we got the title, that line basically.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you got it out of the way off the top, like
exactly.
Rap my ass off.
I think intros are very important. I always have, and I've tried to make sure all my mixtapes and all that stuff has always had a cool intro that makes sense.
So how did this all begin? How did you become Chris Webby, this MC?
Music has always been what I wanted to do, and once I decided I wanted to be a rapper, that was that.
Right.
I was, you know, and everybody thought I was crazy, of course, in 6th grade when I'm walking around, you know, with my hat and my fake W chain, like, yo, check it out, I'm gonna be a rapper, man. And not to mention, I was the first white kid, you know, really everywhere I went that anyone had seen rapping, aside from, like, you know, the people on TV. So
right.
When I went to Hofstra, you know, I was the only white kid, pretty much. And, you know, I came in battling everybody and, you know, going to all the frat parties, getting wasted and challenging anybody else who said they rapped, eating their breakfast and leaving with a check.
Word.
That was my game. That's how I got laid too back in the day, just freestyling.
Proud to be American, Yo, the government, the president ain't doing shit, and everybody knows a country is controlled by corporation CEOs. Tell me how they locking people up in 20 bags and road. The people making laws are the biggest criminals on the globe. Feeling it's different now that I'm old enough to see right through the media. Search to find the truth through all the bullshit that they feeding us. A
lot of people don't really know what's going on with the government, and if you watch, you know, mainstream news, you're not gonna find out. You gotta really look and dig deep, and you know, you almost don't want to,
right?
Because you don't.
You don't want to see what you're gonna find out, right?
Yeah. I'll leave it at that before
before
someone drops in from the ceiling and breaks my neck real quick.
And everybody on the street is on their phones like they don't give a damn. And kids are learning social skills from Facebook and Instagram. So I light up a doobie and exhale.
Not that we weren't on, you know, MySpace and Instant Messenger and stuff, but we still like talk to each other like real humans. Now I feel like a lot of kids just go on and they like statuses, you know, and they don't even really talk to these people in real life. So.
I don't give a if you don't like me. You'll never find another motherfucker like me. Somebody step into the kid is unlike.
Yeah, just from real though, you know, like a lot of people are not talking about that.
So real.
I mean, it's almost like delving into what Immortal Technique talks about, almost, just more mainstream acceptable.
Right.
You know, it's not as not. I think Immortal's dope, but it's a little less.
Dope.
It's a little less preachy and more just kind of like, you know,
let's just kicking this.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, I started doing this for dap and a head nod.
Word.
Like, yo, good. You know, and that was a good night for me. Just to go out and show people and get respect. When you get to this stage in the game, obviously the money is very important because it keeps the gears grinding, you know? But at the same time, you know, the respect is what I started, and, you know, that's all I asked for. A little pat in the back. Hey, nice job, Webb.
Right,
Thanks, man.
Call me Bowser. Hit him on the floor like a boss, bitch. It's inevitable that you stepping on my level, then you gotta end up leaving with a loss, bitch. Line in the sand, I crossed it. Grind it till
And the dude who mixed it, threw in all the sound effects, the Mario sound effects, adds so much, you know. Well, I love, you know, that old 8-bit sound type in the beats. So that one especially, you know, jumped out at me. I actually had that beat for a while, and I wasn't sure what to do with it. And one day I just went in and wrote it. I think I wrote that whole thing in like one sitting.
This beat is crazy. Who did this?
This dude, Jay Nicholas. And it's actually, it's not a Mario sample, it's the Silver Surfer NES game.
Wow.
No.
taking bottles to the face till I'm like, man, so dirty. My entourage follows behind me with dustpans.
I think that was a nice a showing of my skill set. You know, it's got the fast, then it slows down, it goes fast again, you know, very punchline heavy, which is kind of what I'm all about. That's kind of like me in a nutshell, that song right there, you know.
What are you out to prove with this project?
I've already proven a good bit up to this point before this, but a lot of people just haven't taken notice of it. A lot of people refuse to take notice of it.
Right.
Being that, you know, I get it, I'm a white kid from the suburbs of Connecticut, but I feel like this is the tape where it's like, all right, get over it. And there's nothing better than proving everybody wrong on stage. You know, I've performed at some certain events where I was the only white guy, more or less.
What?
And, you know, I'm totally cool with that, and I actually kind of like that. It makes you rise to the occasion. That's what it's all about.
If you gon' step to Bowser. Yeah.
Game over.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
Good to see you, man.
Hell yeah. Good to be here.
Growing.
Yeah, yeah. More to come.
Much more.
Much more.